Hello everyone, welcome back. I am Nidhi. I want you to believe in yourself, believe in the potential in yourself, and love yourself to help you lead a happy and successful life. Today I am going to give some 4 additional empowering tricks to overcome fear of guilt and regret. So in last video, I hope you all have watched that video. If you haven't, go and check this video because it shows how to recognize the guilt and overcome on that. And in addition to that, today we will be sharing 4 more empowering tricks. It's very important to work on the fear of guilt and regret because it stops ourselves to get the progress and hold us back from achieving the great milestone in our life. So check it out. If there is darkness in the room, how can you remove that? By lightening up the room. The same way, the darkness of the past is taking space in our mind. Flood your mind with the bright light of positive affirmations. So rather than asking why it happened with me, I wish it didn't happen, ask what do I need to do to let go of this feeling. Try to find out what is positive in you, what I'm grateful for, what I'm proud of. All these negative emotions, if you want to drain it out, you have to fill it up with the positive affirmation and replace it with the positivity around you. Ask yourself, if you could go back in time, would you like to change your past? If your answer is yes, let me ask you, if you erase memories from your past, would you allow me to take away all the lessons learned from your past? Would you? No. So you cannot just keep the lessons but not the experiences. When you don't judge your past, it's much easier to accept what has happened. Ask yourself what this experience taught me. Should I do more or less of this? This reminded me of one of my childhood experience. Once me and my brothers went for picnic and we saw some lemon trees, very nice lemons were there. And we thought of, like tempted to pluck it off and we started doing that. Suddenly the owner of the garden came and he got all of us and then he said, he make us gathered in one room and he started saying, okay, we'll call your parents. And he started scaring us. And I remember I started crying. I said, please forgive us. And we were just, in the fun, we were doing this. And then after a while, he was just making us scared. After a while, he just let us go. And I remember we ran as fast as we could. However, after coming back also for so many weeks and even so many years, that experience haunted me because I was keep thinking of what would have happened if he haven't allowed us to go. What would have happened if our parents comes to us? But as I say, that experience gave us lessons. I know that was a bad experience, but I remember I learned that I am never ever going to hide anything good or bad with my family members. So that is what the learning you have to take. That is anything if bad happen, that is the experience. Learn the lesson and think that what it should I do more or less of this. Learn from each experience, and that is what the progress is. Make amendments. Use the voice of guilt to guide you to decide what is right and wrong. So, guilt that leads to a change of behavior is a powerful thing. The guilt which catches you from the throat and asks you to, call someone and say, I'm sorry, it's a powerful thing. The mistakes what we had made, if we are learning from that mistakes, that give you the wisdom to understand and make the amendments in the behavior. That's a powerful thing. Like in my tempo video, I mentioned the story of boy and father. So if that father will learn from that guilt that he has to make the change in his behavior, he has to think before he is reacting. That is a powerful thing, and that makes us grow and learn. by making those small changes in the behavior. So now let's talk about the therapy, which we call graphotherapy. So by writing, if we can see the personality, by doing the small specific changes in the stroke formation, we can change the personality. So putting a conscious effort, that's what we call the graphotherapy. So the strokes, as I mentioned you earlier, if it's ending towards left, it is like, it's living in the past and showing guilt. So what you have to do, you have to make sure that you are trying to end the strokes towards the right side or towards the future. So if you're signing your name, right, so try to put it up towards right side, towards the future, because I think so you'll agree with me that living is in the past is not helping you, right? It is like some wasting emotion and energy in the past. It is a heavy burden to carry because it only exists in the places where you care. So release that burden by admitting it, by forgiving others, and most importantly, forgiving yourself, because that is how you can release the guilt. And you can follow these 7 tricks, which I put it in the way it's called respect, right? And if you see, R is for recognize, E is to erase should, and S is for self forgiveness, because it's very important to forgive your own self. Then P is for positive affirmation. So always keep reminding yourself what is good about me, what is, I can do better in this. And then E again, it is experience. And then C for change. Put the change, change that behavior which is stopping you to go further. And T is for therapy. So please do share with me which one trick you like the most, and do like and subscribe our channel for more powerful videos like this, and live your life with no guilt, no regrets, and more respect and love to lead a happy and successful life.